Good evening, YouTube. So this used to be the solar powered light I had in my garden shed. I'm not sure where I got this from. It may have been a Harbor Freight model. I don't know. Here was the solar panel. So this was what I had sitting on the little bracket outside the front of the shed. And then it has this kind of stake in that fits into a round tube. And then you're supposed to turn this around and point the solar panel at the sun. So this is facing the sun. And if we flip it over, here's your battery compartment. I'll pop one of them open here. I don't know if you can see the corrosion inside, but you can imagine solar panel, sun shining on here. It's black. About that far away is the batteries, so the batteries are going to get hot. But yeah, this thing lasted a couple of months. I was kind of dubious having all of the battery charging and batteries outside on the solar panel. That just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, it has a long cable and a coax power plug, and that used to run inside the shed, and it had this CFL based low voltage DC light. It's a little T4 bulb, 4 watts. But inside here, got your coax power plug there. It's got the switch on the back. What I'm hoping I can do is fill this thing up with some 12 volt LEDs and make this into a 12 volt LED light. Okay, success. Got the board out of there. It turned out to be really short, and it was kind of jammed in there, kind of on a little diagonal like that, so I had to push it out with a long screwdriver down there. But yeah, that's about it. You have one tombstone connector for each end. Looks like 2 transistors. Must be just a little oscillator with a step-up transformer, and then your high voltage. And what do we got there? There's a 231 capacitor, little capacitor, a couple of base resistors there, and an inductor. So yeah, imagine that's just your typical free running oscillator with a step-up transformer to go up to whatever voltage these run at. 2 amps at 4.8 volts, which, assuming 4 nickel metal hydride in there, or NiCad batteries, that's should be the rated voltage. But yeah, something's getting, yeah, the transistors are probably fried. They're getting really hot. I'm guessing maybe that's what went out. Probably this driver circuit went out, and then when I tried to turn on the light, it just shorted out and drained the batteries, because it was pulling better than 2 amps. And if it's a 4 watt bulb, that would be like 1 amp. So these guys are taking well over twice their rated current. Yeah, something is shot on this, but I don't want to use that anyway. And let me show you my plan here. Okay, here's the plan. We want to just get rid of this, and I have a bunch of these 12 volt LEDs left over from my magnifying light conversion, where I replaced a CFL bulb with LEDs, and that's still working fine. So I'm thinking I can probably get like 6 of these on here. Yeah, that'll work pretty good. So I can get 6 lights. What do I have? I've got 3, 6, I've got 10 left. Let me see here. Where's my cutter? We'll do the first bit right here. I'll just cut that off. There's 1, 2. Get rid of those. I guess I'll recycle that. Yeah, let me pause here. I'll get the rest of these screws out, and then we'll take a look at this. Okay, yeah, we got this off. Loosen the screw got loosened up, so I've got my bracket, so that's good. And we got this guy here. Boy, do they have any circuit? Is there any? I don't see any charging circuit at all. I mean, they just go right to the battery terminals. The way the batteries came out of this, they were just hot to the touch. Yeah, you can see how that one's all corroded, and I think this one was even worse. There we go. Yeah, and look at that. That one's just cooked. There's a piece of plastic between the hot solar panel and the battery. There's nothing in there. Look at that. They just have, I guess, all the batteries wired in series. There you got jumper. Yeah, the red goes to this side, down over here, and then you got the blue wire runs over to here, and then out there, red and blue. Okay, YouTube, we got her done. We got 6 of them on there. I left the ends a little bit shy of the end here because that sort of blocks the light right there. Maybe I'll put some of the foil. I took the foil off. Yeah, maybe I'll put a little foil in there for a little extra reflectivity. But there we go, watch. 13 volts and 0.6 amps. Done. That was pretty easy, and I got 4 more left if I need to use that. My solar lights for the garden shed cost nothing. These were left over from another project. This was useless scrap that I took out of the shed. I think that's ready to go. I'll just get the finishing touches on this one, and we'll see if we can put it in tomorrow. So I'll show you what it looks like when I get it all installed, and what I'll do is put some videos of the upcoming projects over here on the side. And if you have any questions, post up in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.